Close your eyes and imagine, feel the magic. Vegas on acid, seen through Yves Saint Laurent glasses. And I realized that I survive, cause it takes more than a magazine to kill my vibe. Does he write his own rhymes or sort of? I thank him, that mean I forgot better shit than you ever thought of. Damn, is he really that caught up? I ask, if he talking about classes, do my name get brought up? I remember I couldn't afford a Ford Escort or even a four-track recorder. So it's only right that I let the top drop on a drop-top Porsches. For yourself, that's important. If you strip a name Porsche and you get tips from any man, then your fat friend, her nickname is Minivan. Excuse me, that's just the Henny, man. I smoke, I drink, I'm supposed to stop, I can't because throw your diamonds in the sky, feel the vibe. The rock is still alive every time I rhyme. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Throw your diamonds in the sky, feel the vibe. Forever, ever, forever, ever. The rock is still alive every time I rhyme. I was sick about awards, couldn't nobody cure me. Only player that got robbed and kept all his jewelry. These keys tried to talk some sense in them. 30 minutes later, seen there's no convincing them.
When we first came to Australia, it was 65 or so. I mean, a lot of migrants were coming over from Greece and Italy and all over the place. So it was a pretty hard time for us. We had 7 people, and of course we came in the boats like they all did. And there was my grandmother, there was 4 children, and my mum and dad with no money at all. We even stayed at my auntie's house because we had nowhere to live. So mum and dad very quickly got some work. They both worked in factories, of course, because there was very little. They didn't have any education, and they worked pretty hard, to give us an opportunity in a new country, a new land, to make something of ourselves. So we went to school, and they worked for us basically. And we lived in a place called Carlton in Melbourne, and they worked very hard. We went to school, but for me, life was pretty tough. I didn't speak the language. For me, it was like landing on Mars. I didn't know where these people were. I didn't know who they were, what sort of language are they speaking. I was very alone. I was very afraid, because you could imagine, And I remember a couple of times when my mum used to make my lunch, and she'd put it in a tea towel, and then put it in a bag, in a brown paper bag. And the bell went, which I thought was time to go home. And of course, I sort of got my lunch and I ran home. I remember running home, and my grandmother being at home saying, "What are you doing at home?" I go, "Well, I'm here. I don't like school. I don't want to go." Of course, she got my hand and dragged me back to school again. Anyway, and here I am. And I opened my lunch, and these kids would walk around me saying, "What is he eating?" I'd have some nice fresh Italian pasta dura bread, and some homemade like eggplants and chilies and salami and cheeses, and of course to them they'd never seen that sort of stuff before. So I was very quickly alienated as the boy eating all this weird stuff.